Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. We're up and running then.
Seedorf did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Vieira is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's Ibrahimovic. Look at the space here. Lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Zanetti, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, well played, well played. Lam. There is the unmistakable figure of John O'Shea, one of the first names on the team sheet, always, Jim.
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to be a little biased here because he's from my hometown, but he's about as versatile and dependable as they come.
The ultimate unsung hero. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Vieira has been caught there, it's a foul.
Great chance here from position A1.
And so we have the first set piece of the game.
Chance for a shot! It's a pretty loose pass. Spread it left. Marcelo picks it up out wide.
Oh, that's nice.
Plays it across.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Now it's Raul.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Modric supplying the width on this right-hand side. Very nicely done. Modric has got himself a free kick.
Just a talking to, I think.
Yes, it is. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area.
Towering header! Nearly, but not quite. And it's Marcelo. Good play on the left-hand side here. Cruyff.
Oh, that's neat.
Oh, super ball. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
It's a very good position, this, and the right distance too.
And he shoots! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, great leap! It's there! Certain, searing, and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Vietnam are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Aguero. He's had it taken off him. That's a lovely, neat pass. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that's been won straight back. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Shot shapes to shoot! Now, it's fallen kindly here. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He has found the way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Great defending, strong and determined. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And this is Ibrahimovic. Aguero looking for the chance to skim one in from range. And once more he proves rigid and robust. That's good play. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Now it's Aguero. It's a sharp pass. Marcelo.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Rijkaard gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Marcelo is eyeing up his options in the middle. O'Shea tries to clear. Aguero has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And he welcomes it in. Good decision by the keeper, got that exactly right. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Rijkaard does well to get it back. And it's Marcelo. Oh, sweet feet. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And it's half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Vietnam go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Vietnam looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Vietnam can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
No, that's been intercepted.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Dani Olmo. Trying to hit the front line here. Vietnam are looking to break at pace. And that pass just didn't quite work. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Marcelo cuts out the pass. And here's the chance to counter. It's a good surge he's making up the left-hand side.
Team still separated by the game's only goal.
Cucurella scooting forward. Dani Olmo, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Dink through. And he's heaved it away.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
So we've reached the hour mark.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And the ball is out of play.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 14, Dani Olmo. Number 18, Modric.
Lahm currently being consciously targeted.
And they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Sesko!
Substitution.
And he has kicked it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well, the opening goal did come from a corner. Now then. Pele with the short one. Pele. That's tidy. It's Pele! They've got to be quick to recover this. Cerezo Osaka have the chance to go the other way. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Azar. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Big chance! Not the most accurate pass. That's a nicely weighted pass. And he's cut it out. Seedorf. He's having a pop! And that really should have been that.
Seedorf has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Corner number 3 coming up.
They've played it short.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Pinches it off him. So what can they make of this? Fernandez. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo!
So close to drawing level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Coming on to replace him is number 11, Neymar.
And it's been taken short. And here's Neymar. And that is expertly dealt with. And now a sudden chance to counter. Hazard. Schlotterbeck produces the perfect tackle there. Just 5 minutes left. And it's Lopez. Knocks it into space. Shot, surely! And a neat finish. We thought they were done, but never say never.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
There will be 3
Back to
minutes
parity,
added time.
and there's barely any time left.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. That's destined for the flank. Pass somewhat off target.
So that's it, it is all over.
Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So things are underway. Zanetti. Now, can they get him away? And he's picked it up out wide.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
He's looking wide.
I hope I don't seem biased towards my compatriot, but I really think John O'Shea could have a very big role to play here.
Listen, you don't win all the medals that he's won without doing something right, do you?
Exactly. And I think he's going to have a busy game covering all sorts of defensive positions, especially when the team's on the front foot. That's when his versatility really comes into its own.
Oh, can he get onto this? Vieira. And it's Marcelo. Vietnam controlling the possession in this early phase.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, easy pickings there. Good running, strong and purposeful. And this is Ronaldo.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Turns back here, probably the best option. Cucurella is one whose deliveries we all know about.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Hazard goes for the shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Wriggles his way through. And it's Marcelo. Hazard. Seedorf. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. That has been knocked clear. Italy do have a chance to counter here. He's a sharp little ball here. Vieira. And it's Marcelo. Hazard. Hazard. Hazard! He's scored! Vietnam have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And this is Ronaldo. Rijkaard. And it's Modric. Looking for the run. Varane deals with that comfortably. Ronaldo going after that.
Italy really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the...
And there's the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! And he's gone backward here, and he shoots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Stan clears it away, and he's quick to return it. Well read, and the danger is averted. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Thinks about the shot. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Corner number 2 then. Getting up there! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Bebeto with the short one. Incoming delivery, and a header! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cucurella. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Aguero providing an outlet on that flank. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Vieira is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Marcelo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And for the first half, that is that. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Vietnam up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Vietnam leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Marcelo, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Zanetti. O'Shea. Rijkaard. This is a promising build-up. Bebeto. Modric, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, that's delightful. Modric proves too strong. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Seedorf. Spread it left. It's a promising position. The ball goes in. Akanji getting this one clear.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different. Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Stam gets over and intercepts. Can he get it through? Oh, played through for the wide man. Modric wins the duel this time. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's not looking good, Peter. You can't just stop playing once you've gone ahead. You're letting the opposition know that you can be got at, and they can so easily raise the pace and tempo to do just that.
Passing nice and neat. Modric.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he goes cross-field. And they're quick to get it back. Desai. And it's Lam. Tries to pass it through. Desai makes the interception. Vieira. Great vision. Oh, perfectly measured that. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Zanetti. So what can they make of this? And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, he's overshot the green.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 23, numero 15, Modric. Lasciano il campo per il numero 22.
And he's following up!
4, Gerrard.
He's got away with one there.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
So their fourth corner of the game. They've played it short. And here's Aguero. Brilliantly cut out. That's really well manoeuvred.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That's a decent clearance. Cucurella goes direct. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's a key interception. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Gerrard. Looking to play him in. Chance for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, the reaction from his teammates says it all, Peter. They simply expected better.
Pelé. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Marcelo. And he's had it nicked away.
Vietnam really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Roll. It's Roll! And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Pelé, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Šeško gets his head on it! Oh, that was no routine save.
Pelé clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Gerrard. That's that, the end. Vietnam have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So things are underway. Bebeto, one half, of course, of one of the deadliest strike partnerships in history.
Yeah, he's the perfect fit for a fox-in-the-box type player, as he's got surprisingly good vision and an eye for a pass that allowed him to play more creative roles.
Whilst remaining, of course, a genuinely prolific goal scorer. A 29-goal season, a 25-goal season during his stint in Spain.
And people will, of course, remember him for coming up with one of football's most iconic celebrations, too.
And here's Azar. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Modric. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Aimed beyond the defence.
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Rijkaard. Neymar.
Vietnam are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Knocks it out wide. That is lovely. And it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ibrahimovic. Azar. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Salam. Lam. And this is Ronaldo. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, this looks sharp. Looking to play him in. That's an excellent interception. Ronaldo going after that. Cucurella. That's a good run down the left. And it's Modric. And that's a shoots! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Tries to pass it through, and this is Neymar. Space for him to turn and look. Italy have their second corner now. Neymar with the short one. Modric has the space to scheme. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Zanetti. Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Vietnam do have a chance to counter here. Tries to play it through, and this is Hazard, and he's managed to get free. Plays it across, and it's claimed by the keeper.
Vietnam truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Desai, and it's Seedorf. And here's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Christian. Oh, he's having a go! It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Vietnam restore parity.
Well,
Hazard! It's in!
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this
Shapes to shoot!
And he couldn't finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Vieira is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And that interception was... And we've reached half-time. Vietnam have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal.
And we are up to the break.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Vietnam ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. So straight into the second half.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
And it's Hazard. Hazard getting forward. Now, can they get him away? Now, that's well seen too. And he cuts out the supply. Seedorf. Now it's Ibrahim.
Real chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's Neymar. And it's Cucurella.
And he welcomes it in.
Hazard. Now, what about a counter-attack? Over to the other side. Lam is one whose deliveries we all know about. He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now? It's Hazard! And there's a goal! And this is getting better and better. What's your opinion on that goal?
Yeah, I think it was going to take something very special if the keeper were to get down and claw that out, Peter. It's a quality goal.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood.
And the finish! But he's left disappointed.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Italy have their third corner. And it's been taken short. And this is Modric. Well read, and the danger is averted. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Vietnam perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Pelé. Pelé going face-to-face with his great rival.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Stam is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. And they've got a throw. Stam swung over, and it's Lahm in towards the back stick. It's a goal kick. Zanetti. Bebeto looking understandably energised after his goal. Pelé. Seedorf. Here's Haaland. Marcelo. Of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Zanetti. Now it's Bebeto. And it's Modric. Oh, good spread. Neuer claims comfortably.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He won't be happy with that one. Just eases him off the ball. Pelé will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's quick to return it.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now it's Pelé. And he stands tall, impenetrable. There's the shot! And that really should have been that.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Numero 15.
Italy choosing to make the first change.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Out of play for a throw. Cucurella. Bebeto. Neymar. Neymar, who does have an assist to his name. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, the ball's run loose here. That is a brilliant interception. And he's heaved it away. Just 5 minutes left. Schlotterbeck kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Neymar, in with the challenge. Pelé. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Vieira. Oh, it's Bebeto. That's been slit through. Neymar ploughing through the middle. It's not an especially good pass, that. Throw it. Goes forward. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Time added on will be 2 minutes. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. And that is that. Vietnam have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be ready to pounce.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.